Some of the bigger influences of today's society, especially with a large growing demographic, each year that passes, the amount of people who receive their trusted information online grows. At one point it was dedicated to the younger kids, but now we have people meeting their husbands and wives online, and with that type of relationship growing on the internet, the bloggers are sometimes not only the first choice of information, but the only choice of information for some people. So the role they play is probably, if not the biggest, just as big as whether it be any print media or just your local influences. I think that the bloggers are probably the opinionists of the free world. If you want to know how the people feel, you ask the blogger. The thing that helps any person stand out in any crowd is being able to stand out amongst this crowd. So when it comes to blogger, these people want to be the main source of information for the people. So that's why it's such a big deal to have not only original spin on, I guess obvious information, but it's also important to have the first dibs on the new information. So I guess that's where your paparazzis come into play, or your 4 a.m. song leakage and things like that. These are things that help set your average blogger aside from your person who gets the news late and just repeats it. So in regards to the brand, what does it matter? I don't believe it matters much, because I believe there's a language that all of us carry, and there's a people who speak that language and are here to discuss that language, and that brand's for them. I would say you can see that when you have a blog that has the viewership but doesn't have the exclusivity. When you have a site that people find themselves going to almost religiously, though the information isn't new, it's not exclusive, it's nothing unpredictable. But I think that's in those cases you've seen a blog do a good job of being consistent and staying up to par in regards to their maintenance and things of that nature. So I think that's one of the biggest ways to identify I guess you would call a well-branded blog.